Good morning guys. Today join me and we are just leaving Colmar and we are heading to Troyes for the final day. So what we decided to do in the end after visiting the B500 is come back to Colmar, as the roads all around Colmar are pretty stunning. I'll put some footage up now and you'll see the trip and see the roads. They're just amazing really. I'd recommend staying in Colmar because you're literally 20 minutes away from sort of like really good roads. I say 20 minutes, you're like 15 minutes away from really good twisties, and Colmar itself is a really nice place. Roads tend to be a little busy midweek like this, but once you get through all this and get to the hills, there's a really cool road. I think it's called I don't know what it's called, but it's called Road of the Wine or something like that. Road of Wines. I'm heading to it right now, I think. But you just drive through miles and miles of vineyards and it's so picturesque. It's like something out of a film. So I'd recommend you have a look at that, check it out. Maybe grab yourself a bottle if you can, fit it in, and yeah, enjoy the roads after that. I will put down in the comments, not in the comments, sorry, in the description, the roads that we went on just to try out and see what you think of them. But yeah, you see the footage so you'll know what to expect. We had a stunning time. We were here 2 nights, purely, well, I'd say 3 nights really, purely to enjoy the roads around this area. We're doing big figure of 8s. The roads are a big mix of really fast sort of flowing roads and some really tight corners going up and down the mountainside. I've had one problem this whole trip where my linkage for my gear shifter fell out, and we were having a good time on the road when it happened, and it just was just nothing there. When I went to change gear, hit the red line and the linkage was hanging off. So luckily Glenn had a spare bolt and it fitted, which was really lucky. So yeah, I'd recommend bring some extra little bolts of all different sizes if you can, with your little emergency tool roll. But yeah, Glenn to my rescue there. So we put that back on in a matter of minutes and we were on our way again. Only one of our group members had a bit of problems this trip, and again I think he's fixed it when that was again a bolt coming loose. So not too bad so far, touch wood. We've all got intercoms this year, which is different from last year. We all have Cardos this year. Not sponsored by Cardo at all, but they're the ones that we just decided to go with, and they're very good. They've been like game changing, to be honest with you. Just the ability to speak to people or everyone else in your group gets you through the traffic quicker. You can sort of warn the people at the back of the group if there's danger coming. We decided to say clear or danger. Gets complicated if you say anything else, to be honest, so we just sort of shout out there's danger coming, don't overtake, something like that. Or if you're certain there's a clear road, we'll say it's clear. And yeah, it's been really helpful. We've got through everything like really effectively, if there is any traffic to have to pass through. Not that there is any traffic in France, hence why everyone comes here. Hardly seen any bikers. I've seen a few bikers from Germany here, and Colmar is right on the German border, so they can just pop over here in, you know, about an hour. But hardly anyone from the UK on bikes anyway. I don't think I've seen a single UK biker. So yeah, what the hell. Lots of roads that everyone's missing out on here. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of miles to do today. I think about not 400, about 200 mile day, all the way to Troyes, or Troyes, however you want to say it or pronounce it. That's going to be hench. The temperature's been really good here this week. We've gone in September and they've had a little mini heat wave, so every day has been about 32 degrees and it's been horrendous. being on the bike was quite difficult, to be honest. You're really moving through the mountains, but when you do cool down, you come to a village or a town or something, and you're like this sort of speed, sort of 30 miles an hour, and you just bake. And you can imagine what it's like in full leathers. Absolutely horrendous. And by the end of the day, when you get to that hotel, you are a mess. That shower and cold beer really does it you well. I made the mistake in Germany of having a Stein, and they're about a litre a go. Then we had some drinks after that, and I felt so dehydrated the day afterwards. It was so horrendous, and it's kind of put me off beer for a while, to be honest. Didn't even drink that much. I'm just a lightweight now. Look at this though. See the tractors over there? Lots of farmland around here. People just living that rural life. It's quite nice. Quite nice. The French guys as well. French people know how to drive better than us. Like, they give, if there's a motorcycle coming, they will pull over. I've had guys literally put themselves into a ditch trying to let us past. I mean, they don't need to do that, but it's just a different way of, you know, approaching motorcycles. They know that we're not a hindrance. They know they can just let us pass, and it does good for us. Wow, that sun's right in my eyes. You know, it's no bother to them just to pull over like a half a metre. I'm not sure if we're very popular over here, to be honest. Like, a lot of, if we've got quite a lot of loud exhausts. There's 2 V4s in this group, there's 2 MT10s, there's 2 Gixxers, and not a baffle in sight. I think Craig in front of me is the only one with a baffle. We do get some looks, I'm not going to lie, when we're in villages and towns. Not sure we're the most popular. Did try snails the other day, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I didn't know what to expect eating a snail. But when you're over here, you've got to try the food. You've got to embrace the culture of France and Germany, of course, if you're going to Germany. But yeah, I embraced it. Ordered the snail, or snails. Yeah, actually quite nice. Very strong garlics. I don't know what they would taste like without all the garlic. It's a bit like a curry, isn't it? It's so strong that you just don't taste. You can't taste chicken when you eat a curry. You just taste the spice. And the snail is kind of the same concept. You think they're slimy and stuff, but they're actually not. They're actually like quite a meaty texture. It's quite weirdly nice. So yeah, if you didn't know it was a snail, you'd probably quite like it. It's just like a mouthful of chicken, but really garlicky, buttery garlicky. Anyway guys, I am going to get through this traffic. I'll check in with you a little bit further down the line. This is the one we overcooked, Glenn. Too quick. Oh, it feels so good. that sounded sick. That's pretty sick. It's a fucking wood processing factory.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky